Hey there, good afternoon. This is my day 2 review of the Ultimate Reset from Beachbody program. So day 2 went fairly well. I did feel a little hungry throughout the day, mostly later in the day, probably mid-afternoon. I was feeling pretty hungry. Um, Although the food was pretty good yesterday. Breakfast was oatmeal and organic Greek yogurt. Stuff I normally eat. So that was really good, and stuff that's pretty quick and easy to to travel with. Wasn't something that I had to really prep too much in advance. Um, Lunch was again something that I normally eat. The baby lettuce salad with the Greek dressing and the chicken, boneless, skinless chicken. So again, that's something that I usually eat on a normal, daily basis for lunch. And then dinner was interesting. Dinner was corn tortilla with it's supposed to be this rice and bean and corn mixture. Not a huge bean fan, so I skipped the beans. I did add a little bit extra guacamole as the preparation suggested. So that was definitely really good. There was, again, I talked yesterday about timing. Again, the timing, there's a lot of ingredients going into some of these meals, especially the dinners. So just be prepared to prep some of that, or be prepared to be cooking a little bit longer. I was hoping to be able to eat by a certain time last night, and I overshot that time by about a half hour. So that's something you got to kind of keep in mind. Be looking a day in advance, 2 days in advance, to see what the food prep is like, make sure that you time everything out properly. I was able to hit all of my supplement marks yesterday, all 4 supplement time periods I was able to hit real well. Again, using the alarm clock on my iPhone, to set 4 different alarms was perfect. That really helped. So overall, day 2, I felt tired, by the end of my work day. I did go home and I laid down for probably a half hour to 45 minutes in the afternoon until everybody was home, and then we started dinner and whatnot. But irritability, it is kind of like a self-diagnosis thing. You kind of got to pay attention. You can't wait for somebody to tell you, hey, you're really irritable today. I did feel a little irritable yesterday. I think, from the caffeine deficit and the carbs and the sugar, my body's really transforming. But also, I did get on the scale this morning, and I had a 3-pound loss. So, the change is evident, and it's easy. And it's not easy. It's difficult to go throughout the day, and just think about what you're trying to accomplish. It's a real mental battle, because you got people at work offering you food. You go home and you're the only one that's really eating, the food that you're prepping, and everybody else is kind of eating exactly what they want to, or, different food and whatnot. So, it's kind of that mental challenge of your willpower. But, anyways, a couple questions that I've received so far through Facebook and Twitter and whatnot. Is number one is Shakeology. Okay, how does Shakeology fit into the Beachbody Ultimate Reset? Honestly, there is no Shakeology set guidelines in the Ultimate Reset. Okay, but what I did discover through some of the top Beachbody coaches who have done it, that I follow on Facebook and YouTube and whatnot, they suggest to use it as Shakeology as a meal replacement, preferably breakfast. Okay, and in week 1 you can use the regular Shakeology. Week 2 and 3 you're only supposed to use the vegan Shakeology. So I did actually order some extra vegan Shakeology yesterday, some sample packs, because looking ahead, some of the breakfasts are a little involved. So that would be good for me. I'll be able to grab that and go. But yeah, vegan Shakeology is recommended. And then, Carl Deichler, I watched a video with him and his wife, Isabel, And he actually used it as the optional snack, that the Shakeology, that is. So that's definitely an option. There's an optional snack option in the afternoon. So that's good to know. If I continue to feel hungry in the afternoon, that I can take one of those vegan Shakeology packs, mix that up, and have that as my optional snack, and really stay on track. Okay. Second question that I got is working out. What's the workout plan that comes with the Ultimate Reset? There is no workout plan. Okay. What's suggested is 20 minutes of walking a day. Okay. No more than 20 minutes, and it shouldn't be vigorous. If you're going to go to the gym and walk on a treadmill, it should be at a regular incline, no crazy 12 incline at 6.5 speed trying to walk. So 20 minutes of walking or light yoga. I'm not sure how to define light yoga. The yoga that I usually do myself is a part of the 21-day fix program, with Autumn. So I'm not sure if that's considered light. I honestly haven't tried to work out as of yet. I was going to save that for the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. I was going to try to do a little bit of a light yoga or walking on the treadmill, since it's going to be minus 12 degrees out. So I'll let you know how that goes when I do that. But, as far as your, Hammer and Chisel program, P90X, Insanity, 21-day fix stuff, you're not supposed to be doing that. And the reason being is because you need to be putting your energy into doing this reset for your body, okay? Really doing this reset for your body and working out at the same time is kind of counterproductive, okay? The reason being for that is your body's going through a cleansing transition, okay? If you add in exercise trying to build muscle or burn fat, your body's going to be confused, okay? Your body's going to say, hey, wait, I thought you were doing this, and now you're adding this and this. So your body's going to get confused, and you're not going to get all the benefits that you should be getting from just what the Ultimate Reset is designed to do, which is a cleanse, okay? There's no muscle building. There's no fat burning involved in this. It's a natural cleanse, and that's really why that workouts aren't permitted and aren't suggested. And, really, Carl and Isabel, are very frank about it, that, working out shouldn't be a part of your routine. And I know how hard that might be for some of you, but you really got to think about what's your goal here, okay? Is your goal to build muscle, lose weight, cardiovascularly? No, your goal here in the cleanse, in the reset, is to cleanse your body, okay? So follow the instructions, follow what they say, do that 20 minutes of walking. Let your body, over the 21 days of this Ultimate Reset, let your body recover from all the stress, and all the punishment that you put it through when you are doing those programs like Insanity or P90X or Hammer and Chisel, okay? So really do your best to refrain from it, even though, you may have the energy that you feel like, hey, I could go do, one of the 21-day fix workouts with Autumn for 30 minutes. I can get through that, not a problem. But really, they talk about the metabolic balance. Okay, there's different things going on in your body, and creating those endorphins when you work out is gonna lean your body to react a certain way. That's counterproductive to what this cleanse is supposed to be doing to your body. So that's why working out isn't really an option here. So take that time, take that rest time. You deserve it. You've probably been working out, pretty vigorously on and off, or on for a long time. So if you're going to commit to this 21-day Ultimate Reset cleanse, use it for what it is. Okay. Let's see what else. Yeah. I think that pretty much wraps it up for day 2. Overall, again, it was fairly easy. Did feel some hunger, did have a little bit of, anxiety. I did have a little bit of frustration, which may have leaked out a little bit. But other than that, I feel pretty good on this. It's not something that I'm struggling through. And, I don't know whether to to take that as, just my mental overall view of everything and staying focused on this, or that the program is actually that easy. I think that's something that I'll figure out, as the time goes on throughout this program. So again, this was the day 2 review. Tomorrow I want to talk a little bit about what the cleanse is. Some people hear the word cleanse or detox and think, oh boy, crazy things are going to happen to my body, and I can't go anywhere. I have to be near a restroom or something. I'm going to talk a little bit about that tomorrow and what I've experienced so far. And great. I hope you guys have a good day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow for day 3 review.